Good morning. So today we're talking about something related to the stimulus check update, or stimulus check 3, that a lot of people are looking for right now. And there's lots of questions about what's going on with updates and this third round of stimulus and the stimulus package coming out of DC and everything that's taking place right now. This video is talking about that, but something important about filing your taxes for 2020. So this is something from an article from Business Insider that talks about basically how to make sure you get the most money possible for a stimulus check. Now, it talks, and I'll link this article down below, so go ahead and, like the video, and go ahead and subscribe, because we got a lot more stuff to talk about in the future. But this is saying here from Business Insider that Democrats want people who lost income, which is a lot of people in 2020, to file their taxes early so they qualify for more relief, including bigger stimulus checks. So this update comes recently, and this is the main person talking about is Senator Ron Wyden from Oregon. Now, the reason they're doing this is because if you lost money in 2020, through your income, whether you lost your job or had your hours cut, wherever the case is, then you can get more money with a stimulus check because of that. But you have to file your taxes soon. So these are some of the highlights of what they're encouraging people to do. This mentions here about Biden's proposal. This says it would provide a $1,400 check to individuals earning $75,000 and under, and couples earning $100,000 and under. Now, congressional Democrats are starting to encourage people to file their taxes early. So you want to file them early here in 2021 for your 2020 tax return. And if you look at this, here's basically the breakdown. So Senator Ron Wyden of Oregon, chair of the Senate Finance Committee, tweeted that tax filing season starts this week on February 12th. So today is February 10th. So right away, you want to get on this. He says he encouraged people who lost employment or suffered any loss of wages to file their taxes ASAP to ensure the timely arrival of federal aid. So you want to do this if you made less money in 2020, because the less you make, the more you're going to be able to get in stimulus money. So this talks about this third round of stimulus checks and how they could be based on your 2020 income. So past stimulus checks were based on 2018 or 2019 adjusted gross income, whichever the filer had submitted most recently. So the IRS could quickly deliver payments without having to wait until the 2020 tax filing season. However, anyone who qualifies for more relief based on their 2020 income can claim it on their tax return as a credit. It talks about this concern among experts that many people could receive less in federal aid under this latest stimulus package than they're eligible for. Congress will likely settle on allowing the IRS to use either 2019 or 2020 income tax data. So basically, between 2019 and 2020, what they're saying is whichever one you made less money, which for more people it's probably going to be 2020, that's the one you want to have submitted when it comes time for them to start issuing these checks. So if you happen to make less money in 2019, then you may wait a little while to file 2020 taxes. If you made less money in 2020, which is probably where the majority of people are going to be, then you would want to file your 2020 taxes right away, so that is what they base your stimulus check off of. So this breaks, actually, they give a nice example right here. So if an individual earned $100,000 in 2019 but only made $50,000 in 2020, they may not get the full $1,400 stimulus check under the Biden plan unless they file their 2020 tax return to show that they made less money in 2020, and the IRS processes it before the legislation is approved and the checks start going out. So you're on a timeline. You're on a bit of a time crunch if you're going to be doing this. So, and it just gives the breakdown here: $1,400 check to individuals earning under $75,000 and under, along with couples making $150,000 or less. So this comes as the Democrats are pushing on an aggressive timeline for Biden's rescue package. Committees in the House are expected to spend around 2 weeks drafting legislation around the Biden plan, with the intention of a floor vote during the week of February 22nd. So even after everything's done, they're probably going to take a few weeks to get checks out to people. And there are some things they are still divided on. So even though the Democrats, the Senate is split, but if it comes to just a party line vote, then, the VP, Kamala Harris, she has she's going to be the tiebreaker. So chances are she's going to wind up siding with the Democrats if there ever is any kind of split in the Senate. The House is controlled by the Democrats. Obviously, the President Joe Biden's a Democrat. So even with Democrats having a lot of control in Washington, D.C. right now, there are some things they are still divided on. When it comes to stimulus checks, there were some Democrats who were more moderate that said they wanted to reduce the income thresholds on the $1,400 check, so it would just go to people who had lower incomes. So there was debate about it being, it says right here, 50,000 and under, but that's obviously, or it looks like right now that's not going to be the case. It sounds like most Democrats are going to wind up keeping the income thresholds and the income limits at the cap they are currently at. But if you're in a situation where you made less money in 2020, you want to file your taxes sooner than later. So guys, go ahead, once again, give the video a thumbs up if this information was helpful for you. I enjoy doing this. I like making these videos for you guys, and go ahead and subscribe if you want to get more cool content in the future. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.